Hello, Facebook family and friends. This is Cabrera coming to you live from Manassas, Virginia. So, a quick story. A husband and wife, right? The wife goes to a support group at church, and they give her an assignment to go back to her husband and ask him to make a list of 6 things that she needs to change. So that evening she goes to the husband and she asks him this, and they asked me to ask you to write down 6 things that I need to change. The husband thinks about it, and this is one of those things that it's like saying, do these jeans make me look fat? You never answer those questions. You always say, no, honey. Anyway, he says, let me think about that and I'll tell you about it tomorrow. Okay, let me think about it. So the next day, he decides that instead, he goes and he buys 6 long stem roses and a note to her and sends her the note. And in the note it says, honey, there is nothing that I would change about you. I love you the way you are. Now, of course, he could have, picked out 6 things, that he could criticize or say that needed improvement, just like she could have picked out 20 things about him that needed improvement about him. But he decided to take the high road and decided, no, I'm not going to go there, Never say they look bad. Anyway, so the next day, or that evening, when he gets home from work, who do you think is waiting for him at the door? Of course, his wife, and she's all flustered and, loves him and everything, and makes him a big dinner and does, all kinds of extras for him that evening. You can get the idea. So then when they go to church on Sunday, a lot of the wives go over to the husband and say, oh, that was so thoughtful of you. That was so nice of you to, to say that and send her flowers and do all of this other stuff, And he realized that, that old saying, you get more bees with honey than you do with vinegar, right? So be kind in what you tell people. Be considerate. A lot of times, there are 2 ways to criticize, actually. There are 2 ways to criticize. You could criticize and be very critical, or you could be more, let's say, diplomatic and look for the positive in that critique. Or you can layer it. There's a layering system. So you say, you give them first, you tell them something nice or something positive about them. Then you tell them something, this particularly works in business. Then you tell them something that needs improvement. And then you give them something positive reinforcement about the fact that they can easily make those improvements. So that's like a sandwich effect. You say something nice. You say something that, is not nice. It's just you're trying to improve them or give them a critique. And then you layer it with the fact that you believe in them and that they can do this, and that it's something that they need to do to improve and help themselves. Okay? This works really well with children, because when kids do something, it's not that they're bad. You can't just say they're bad. You tell them how good they are. You tell them that this is not something up. You tell them that this behavior is not to their caliber, and then you tell them that their behavior is something that something that you love about them, or a behavior that you love about them. So that works really well with me. I could take criticism, but I really appreciate it when people kind of layer it and say it in a way that it's like, okay, you did this, it's a little off, but you're not really that kind of person, so forth and so on. So also, people will feel and remember a kind word from you and make them feel better, as opposed to criticism. So don't always be critical. Think about the things you say. Be positive, be appreciative, especially when people do stuff for you. Say thank you, be appreciative, especially in relationships. A lot of times we get so caught up in the relationship, we forget that we should extend a nice gesture of flowers, of just say certain words, certain things that are really positive, and show your appreciation for the extras that people do for you. All right, so this is Edwin Cabrera signing off here. Take care. Have a wonderful day. Appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate the input, and it's, you know, right in there where you're watching from, when you're watching. You know, here I'm just ticking off people. I appreciate Michael, Ty, Miosotti. Wow, these are people I haven't seen in a long time. So take care. Have a great day. Bye.